IATSE, which is the union for stage and set workers, said it is heartbroken by the death of Helena Hutchins. Its members were planning to go on strike just this week over safety standards until a deal was agreed with the studios. On-set workers will now have designated rest periods after they've worked 5 days in a row. Many workers are still not satisfied, though. One of them set up an Instagram page which lists hundreds of anonymous stories of safety concerns. They describe things like working 36 hours straight, going an entire day without a bathroom break, and working so long they literally fell asleep at the wheel. Anousha, Sakoui covers the business of Hollywood for the LA Times, and she joins me now live from Los Angeles. Anousha, thanks so much for joining us. You know, Hollywood went ahead and worked out this contract, keeping, this big strike from happening. I'm wondering how much, when they talked about safety standards, were of concern with this contract. Were they concerned that something like this could go wrong on set?
So I just want to make something super clear up front, like your colleague, like your previous guest did. We really don't know what caused this. So we don't know if it's a safety issue. We don't know if it's a freak accident. So I really want to say that up front. But, one of the big issues, like you were saying, for crew is that they've been working very long hours. Even within this tentative agreement that they still have to vote on, they could still be working 14-hour days, which, is a long day for most people, and definitely a long day if you're, in the heat of New Mexico, or, you're carrying a lot of equipment. So a lot of crew that I've spoken to, and we've been reporting this at the LA Times, have, been sort of rising up, especially using social media, saying these terms, they're not happy with them. They want a cap on days. So, that tiredness can lead to errors. And yeah, but as I said, we don't know if that's the cause here.
Aren't there ways, though, around using prop guns or guns on the set? Can't computers handle a lot of the effects that we see now?
So one of the things that's sort of being discussed, this is really sort of this tragedy has really sort of amplified these calls from crew that have been using social media to share their stories, like you said, sometimes anonymously, often mostly anonymously, because they are nervous about retribution. They are, raising their concerns about safety, questioning if the right things are being done and if their safety is being compromised. And one question is this, like, could special effects be used to, replace the use of guns on set? Live ammunition is not meant to be on set, but as your previous speaker said, that, ultimately it can be a projectile, and we have seen accidents, we've seen deaths as a result of using, so-called prop guns. So, that is a question. The reality is that directors and filmmakers will want the most realistic film, and that might mean using a replica or lifelike gun.
All right, Anousha Sakoui, thanks so much for your time tonight.
My pleasure.